Okay, I have a video here showing RT how to beat the last boss and the kind of small mechanics that you have to do when you encounter this boss. At least 3 people has to enter the soul separation, so except for the tank, usually the rest of the party members has to enter soul separation. And let's go back a little bit. Uh, when the battle starts, it's good if you don't stand furthest away because after his yellow attacks here, with the swinging of the sword, spinning with the swords, he will mark the furthest player and do a red linear sword attack on that person. So if you don't want to get that, make sure that you get close to the boss. So that's the sword spinning attack. It will mark the furthest person, and the sword attack will redline their sword attack will be on that person. You have to be 10 meters away. That's the furthest you can be away from the boss to get the mark. If you stand at 11 meters or further, the boss will jump on you. So make sure you stand close. And after this phase, he will become unstable, and that's when the mechanic phase of the jumping happens. This is if you DPS him down enough and the mechanic starts. Otherwise, he will do some other types of attacks, but I'm not going to explain that because it's not needed in this dungeon anymore, unless you have extremely low DPS and try to go on hard mode. So what happens is the furthest person will get the first jump from the boss. The furthest person from the boss will get the first jump, and when they have jumped on that person, he will look at the second person who is the furthest, and he will jump on that person. And after each jump, a yellow circular attack will expand, and you have to jump over it or yeah, iframe it or anything, or you will get knocked down. So after this, he's unstable and he will look at the furthest person and then he will jump. This is the yellow expanding uh, line I was talking about. And after this jump, he will look at the other person that is the furthest one and he will jump on that person. And so on and so forth. That's the third jump. And after this third jump, on there is two square platforms, one here and one on this side. And if he is furthest from this one, he would jump to that one. And his attack patterns will continue with 180 AoE thingy attacks with his sword that he swipes across the map. So um, these 3 circles, you have to enter them uh, when a message appears that is like the fissure something expands. That's when you have to enter them to get into soul separation. The tank or the rest who didn't enter this soul separation, they will just keep on DPSing the boss. So that's the furthest jump, and he will do this iframeable sword swiping attack, usually Hongmoon blocked or frozen, but in this case we have Hongmoon block and we can attack at the same time, so we do that. Now you can see that the message of the fissure expands. That's a good indication of that you can enter the 3 circles. If you do enter any of the 3 circles before this message with fissure expands, you will instantly die if you touch them. So don't touch them. So 3 people has to enter soul separation. I did it, and the other 2 did it. So yeah, you will see in soul separation that you have a spirit that you have to kill and kill. You have to DPS him down to like 50% of his health, and then you have to stun him. So I always summon the thrall to get ready for a stun. He will pull the person that is attacking him, and now when he has reached like 50%, even if you keep DPSing him, he won't lose any health. So it's like you don't have to do it. Just wait for the CC bars to open, and you can iframe. I mean CC. And then you just go back to the boss and he will do that. This is the cheese version, and I think everyone does that right now. So you just go back to the boss and DPS him in the soul separation area. And he will do the 180 sword swipe attack that you have to dodge and like go back and forth, and you can see it here. He will mark the person who has the aggro on the spirit on the other side. And that's when he does the sword attack, swipe once. That's when he has done it. That means that you can enter that half moon area. Otherwise, if he hasn't finished that attack yet, then you can't enter it, and you would like instantly die. So he finished it, you just enter. And now it says that he breaks free from the link. You will get like dazed uh, for a short moment, and then you will exit the soul separation. And now that's when the next mechanic starts with the jumps. If you keep DPSing him enough, and he becomes unstable. Otherwise, he would just keep on doing his normal attack rotation, which is the half yellow 180 attack, and then he will do the swords swinging around in a circle that you can iframe, and then he will put the red linear attack on the furthest person. So, but in this case, it's not happening because it became unstable, and mechanic happens again. The furthest person will get the first jump, and the rings expands. Just jump away from them. And that's basically it, what you have to do. This you can home and block, so you can keep on attacking him. Fissure expands, you enter it. Summon Thrall because you get ready for the stun and get DPS him down to like 50%. You will pull the one with like aggro, I think, and then CC bar opens and you just CC. Now go back to the same thing. I will get a mark because I had the aggro, and if I die, I will usually die before they nerf this dungeon, but now it's not happening anymore even if I die. So swipe, you can enter. Swipe, you can enter to that area. And then exit soul separation, and yeah, that's it. That's what you have to do. If you don't have enough DPS, you will have to do a conduct where you have to stand in a line. That happens on the third after the third time you do the soul separation. You are still in soul separation, then you have to like stand at 7 meters, 12 meters away from boss, and 2 other people have to stand 7 meters and 12 meters away from the spirit. And then you will make a line that crosses across, conducts across, and so they connect the spirit and the boss. But yeah, as I said, it's not happening if you have enough DPS, and you would just skip that phase. In this case, we just skip that phase. So yeah, any questions, just ask them, and this is basically it, how we do it. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.